the big one. And then my disappointed kakra bi wo mu.
Sir.
Because of him no form. But a good. And then now of him no form no. Man you better.
Sentin am say me pay the underdog tag no. I want it.
No, I think say Udo no me team no.
Okay.
Udo no ma.
Okay. Okay.
Rich. Game we. Their first two basic enyoma bia. Me be say nyina atwe adwisi so. Number one. Before the start of the season, no. Adia Banko na enkofo hwe ni mu say this time around a bit may advantage to Manchester. I say they are not in Europe. Not in any competition in Europe. Enti Man U Champions League. Ono ombo Europa. Ono ombo conference. Enti mo Europe no mo ko ba. No they prepare every weekend for domestic football, whether a league, FA Cup, and I say the League Cup. And see, mind you, our 100% concentration on domestic football. Now, Rich, if before ever start this season, you can say Saudi advantage there, then it should start from any game, no? Because this is the first time, Europe, no? Especially in the Champions League, no? I come first round of the Champions League game, now. What I'm saying is, after the weekend of the Manchester derby, no, Man U no game there. The next game they are going to play, I the game, no. But between Chelsea and their results against Brentford, no, they've traveled to Germany and they've come back to England and they've played Bayern Munich. And see, Sena and Okrese, Man U near only Europe crown ever buana, and the game no count. Chelsea I call Europe about midweek. Number 2. Rich, I have been in this industry for a very, very long time. About 15 years. Echo 16. And I'm starting to me practice sport journalism. They can campus radio and Rich, there is a way out. When the football world is anticipating a particular story, there is a way it clicks for you to write that story. The best I can say, oh, person I Man use. Rich, what Man you are looking for is one statement match. Send a better pressure from Kakra on Amorim. One game, everyone go for say, yes, Man U preseason, you know. You to say the team is improving. But a starting season, you know, Man U have good difficult games here. ABNA opponent in say improvement he anticipated from preseason, you know. Young we so against Arsenal, against Man City. But still now within the contenders. Man U will play one game here. It will remind him of say a preseason here can say Man U team now improve it. Rich, it could be this game.
Okay.
It could clearly be this game. It is a okay Chelsea midweek Champions League ABBA. And the way we know how stories are written in football. Oh, Nadia Monpomono. But I said that improvement by starting to say, oh, Nadia. Then you will get a certain result. You say, oh, there will be a chichu break kakra. Now your mark and the benefit of the doubt. Those kind of stories, you know. Rich, this game could present Manchester United Sadia. Now, with those two things now, Maka. Rich, any man you can have one advantage you. Chelsea so motivation me. On the last 2 games, I'm here.
Yeah.
And
against Brentford, against Bayern.
And Sir Chelsea akoje FIFA Club World Cup baba. Now all of a sudden, Obiasio, they are world champions. And that's, they will do very, very well this season. Omo players, Omo Tom Krabi build, Omo building a very, very good team. Rich, the only thing that Mama Chelsea are leaving to the expectation is to be consistent, Kaka. And that consistency, you can't play 3 games without a win. Over 3 games without a win, with that expectation now, people will start dropping it. Because you will tell it, maybe a team and Shada Yesa. And see, Chelsea Susu, and Sir of the panel to bounce back quickly to winning ways. And Chelsea himself rich after not getting a win against Brentford, after losing to Bayern. Some person bouncing back. Old Trafford there.
Big statement.
You have the theater to dream, and you can dream to bounce back. No rich. Ebani say, and a Chelsea match the graphic. Oman to see Obia say the bad boy Ganacho. Mind games. Fantastic.
No problem.
Until they know how to play the mind games. It's a way to Manchester Chronim. Open case, oh, my man required their friend rival watch. Don't go ahead, the Chelsea for the Eddie Bar. Rich, the moment you go to their page, the first thing you see is your old boy. And I'm not too graphic to say, we are coming to Old Trafford with him. Now, Rich, beyond that, Metier is Omaeska. And he seems to understand what this game stands for Chelsea for no. So we a coach, Rich, you don't lose momentum. You super, you create uncertainty in your dressing room. And Maesca want to avoid that. Me show no office one. I'm saying, me disappointed by in Fifi. Even Popudi as a Catholic.
I saw no uncle.
You're rich. Popudi got a answer no kono. Pope Catholic. You must know his name. Oh, that's why you cry. Because I was on. And if you find me, I'm a Popudi. I'm say, hey.
And you show Mundia.
Wow. I was shocked. Rich. Now, Argentina, I'm already going to say, so Pope quite to for so own changing the philosophy, own changing. He is so entrenched with it, say, he is on the right path. So, what's your interview now? Or say, and yet, philosophy, when any problem, the results is the problem. Because on the same philosophy, as so on your results, people will say he's on the right track.
So, coach, how would you to say? The personnel now they are naive. Press conference as you. And our coach now admitting say players no are naive.
So Rich, the naivety doesn't come with the philosophy.
What?
So about 4 back, about 5 back, about 10 back. That's why you're naive. That is what he's saying. So a player, for a player over Manchester United, what if you a mistake? What was why will you have to make that mistake? As a cry.
That is why you are the coach.
So it has got to him. It has got nothing to do with 3 back now. Bananas. No. So results let's see people will forget about it. Now, Rich, I seem to agree with him. I will be clearly, and I will explain with the tactics in the game. This is Manchester United expected 11. My friend say, I pay. My goalkeeper, me who did you bother? A tie. Buying there. So buying there with Motrebak, Yoro, Blitz, Luke Shaw, Dogu Mazuari, mo wing backs. You were asking, say, Fernandez on the one remember. He's expected to play with experienced Casemiro. Then more in Wemo, any Ahmad as inside number 10s with Benjamin Sesko. Yes, Kunyaba, but Ofi Engineer Banti, you heard him so free bench and Abba. So Rich, let's quickly put this on the tactical board. Into Manchester United.
But Bibi Kasachem Obama Yada, Sunny a laments, likely.
Sir,
yeah.
And Kasana open.
And open my Manchester side, and most of the predicted that you need in an on them.
It's enemy like, oh, yeah,
I know, or they go post or shiver too much. No,
it's pressure.
Too jittery.
Pressure.
Like the
pressure.
It's saying the mistake.
But don't you also believe, say, know that there is no goalkeeper? No transport. Oh. I don't know. Did you free? I escape here easily, sir. Rich, I think say Abi on also who say if he is on the bench, he presents some pressure because on number one, and because all your mistakes, you don't want another two. If you saw the bench, who da? I also all your mistake do, baba. Man, now he's off. And now, I get my own pay. I will coach in the press conference and say, I say, goalkeeper no situation, everything will be number one.
And then you know, Nana, quite I know say.
No, but
Atai will be the number one.
And he said it. Say, no, Atai is not the number one. And that number one is opened for Omumi for some time. Maybe after there 4 weeks, Now, away training, now goalkeepers. Trainers say, look, let's go with this one. Then the person will be chosen as my number one. But until then, no. But what I'm saying is, so now who say, Atai no pupua, probably a Onana presence now. But now there's no Onana. So there's no other size in there pray. It's everything I'm not coming down, crack. For us to get the best out of it. Very rich. 3 back, 2 wing backs, 2 central midfielders, 2 inside number 10s, 1 striker. Now, Chelsea I expected say, every red game in him with this. Normal 4-1-4-1. This is Anna Chelsea Ebo. Sanchez, Gusto Cucuera, Shaloba Torsen, Moses Casedo, Estevao Neto, then Enzo Fernandez Copama, and Abrantia, your friend João Pedro, and so this is what we are expecting Chelsea so. Say Omo Eddie Bewam in a decoy 4-2-3-1 and that's a 4-1-4-1. So something like this. And I expect Chelsea Eddie Ebera gave him as Omo FS 11. Now Rich, Fifi was highlighting a certain problem. And I will highlight it too. But the Ebema Fifi down or better, even though on him say a problem for Chelsea in this particular game. A Manchester United conversion rate. Rich, with more 3-4-3 now, Bono. So what share one? More numbers because move 2 central midfielders in this contest, Casemiro, Bruno, and I want 2 inside number 10. Yeah. Look at the young wing backs now. They can central say.
Okay.
More 2 inside number 10s in Ahmad and in Wembu. And to which Slasher, some Manchester Bono 50 power, you in 50 or park in this one. And come on, 4 players in the box. 4 players in the box. Chelsea will have 3 in that zone. 3 na Chelsea one. Rich, Moses Casedo, Tienio, Enzo Fernandez, and a Copama on target. It is a Gabon, you are in 15 here in the middle of the park. 1 more numbers, 2 more players are on your Juma. They want to work. Copama on target. Okay. Say Chelsea, you don't see Copama chasing people, tackling them, heckling on your side. But Rich, you have a big problem. With this asset, you are able to create chances. But Obegedi said, in the last 4 Premier League games, I'm about Old Trafford, Rich. More than 94 shots. Mashebu 5. 94 shots. Mashemu 5. We Old Trafford games in Guam once I'm making. Rich, how? Because why never say goals? No prolific striker. Until any Bruno Mona, Omobama ya kati bakabo mono wabobo na sa, and our penalty will be converted. Even though per practice you have numbers here, a bomb of creative chances, we see the end product. Last time ahead of Manchester Derby, they didn't come and say more LG team behind the Premier League, even above Arsenal, Liverpool. But Rich, the number of goals are more shared. To win you games, is the problem. Okay, Monday after the Manchester Derby, you didn't come and say even though City won, always score line 3-0, convincing. But Rich, after City show goals, United could have come back 3-3. Clear chances. That should be more. And when say me, sure say, I saw no many things. I'm already sure I was Italy. And you want to hear any formation. See, can you play for more the right attitude now and carry? Now, Rich, many man knows you.
Time in the cup.
I'm the one I'm finding now. Because we were still about 44.
Yeah. And no change.
You see, Rich. Just like Fifi was saying again, we've shown that you in terms of almost formation on the pitch and your bad. But there's one bad situation. Rich, the way you defend. Problem case here. Especially when Chelsea ever game win with Esteval and Neto in wide areas. Go for number 3 back. There is space in between Luke Shaw and Dogu. Esteval, Yebibi or Homame. There's a space between Yoro and Mazuari. Neto, Yebibi Mame. Guess all the baby are in between Omo. Let them be confused why they close you down. Make it so you are always in between Omo here. Oji pass then you have 1v1. And 1v1 now one. And yet against a 4-back. And against a 3-backer. The left hand side for us will be dealing with Esteval and in the runs. And here we may always delete João Pedro 1-on-1 in the box. Say Enzo Fernandez and Copa Martini are arriving. And Jack Bruno and Casemiro because when we say them defending then we will have a lot of numbers in and around Manchester United. You bet me that show Rich, my biggest problem, no. My biggest problem. And it's hard here, no. Rich, maybe I believe with this game Manchester will not lose.
Okay.
I strongly have that belief. Say game way any game, Manchester United, ebe elusi elho. Until I will go for a double chance. Manchester United, our game win, our